The next step, and arguably the most important in the methodology process, is to finally put the research, design and plan into action. Based on the previous stages of action research design, the participants need to have collaborated and developed a plan to implement positive change. The materials needed to implement the plan and assess the outcomes will also need to be considered. The result of this plan then requires action, based on the evidence that the research has managed to uncover. It is important that participants continue monitoring and documentation of data throughout the process. Often during the initial implementation of a solution, procedures must be revised and adjusted. It is imperative to continue to ensure the results or findings are valid and apply to the original question. Due to the evolving nature of action research, it may be necessary to adapt assessment tools and procedures throughout the research process to ensure that focus on the original issue is maintained. This type of adaptation is facilitated through reflection. The final stage of action research is to reflect. As the research is completed and a plan of action has been taken, action research often stimulates further investigation and questioning. The process therefore becomes emergent and ongoing, improving a teacher's methods, applications not only for one's own professional development, but also for the benefit of the students and their learning. During this final stage of action research, it is important to analyse and judge the worth of the research activities that have been conducted. Once this is done, analysis can help formulate alternative solutions. Consideration as to whether changes can be made which may improve results. Also, identify and formulate solutions by assessing any additional questions which have been highlighted through the process for further improvement or action. Compile the action research findings and share them within the school community. Present and publish the findings to those who are part of the process, as well as any other invested parties by presenting the results through conferences, or have these published in journals and on the web. By publishing these results, they become part of an assessment tool for other researchers and teachers to develop appropriate research questions. As part of the reflecting stage of action research, further questions will be uncovered. Can you expand on your findings through more research? Who else can benefit from your findings? Did the research result in expected findings? Reassess the original statement. Was it appropriate? And did the results prove to have a positive effect? How can the results be expanded through additional research? By asking these kinds of questions, you are encouraging your own learning and improvement as a teacher through a desire to learn about your research. Action research needs to be ongoing and a continued process, which can open new dilemmas and questions for other teachers. Become an educator who embraces the opportunity to provide quality teaching and educated assistance to other teachers and who provides ongoing benefits for students. Helping others make sense of the process is part of the cycle. Imagine what students everywhere could gain from what has been started. So why use action research? As professional teachers, research and reflection are vital for personal growth and empowering teachers, which enhances confidence in our ability to teach. Action research is vital in evaluating our approach in the classroom and how we are able to facilitate and maximise the learning experiences of our students and of other teachers. Teachers investigate their own practice in a new way, taking a closer look at not only their children but themselves. Teachers develop a deeper understanding of children and of their role in their educational lives. Teachers have the chance to empower themselves and show the importance of their role in relation to university research, curriculum development, administration, and the broader community. Teachers are often more committed to the implementation of a project that they have been involved in designing, and watching the implementation of the research can be deeply satisfying. Action research provides opportunities for teachers to understand, resolve and improve teaching practices important both to individual teachers and the school community. Colleagues working in a democratic, productive and harmonious manner open boundless opportunities. Teachers become directly involved in the process of making positive changes to school communities as a whole. We are but particles of a whole. interconnected, integrated, and interactive. In the context of the classroom, action research can bring enormous benefits to students and teachers alike. Research and reflection encourages personal growth, and in the classroom this can empower teachers through enhancing confidence in our ability to teach. As professional teachers, action research is integral to both teaching and learning in the classroom. It assists in developing productive instruction and therefore improving student achievement. The numerous opportunities action research provides to students has been integral to the recognition it now has as a useful tool for teachers seeking to improve their students' educational experience. It provides the opportunity for students to be understood as their teachers seek to find out what is happening in their own classroom, to be recognised as an individual, to be involved in their own learning as part of a collaborative environment which in turn maximises their learning. As teachers seek to create solutions for issues that arise in the classroom, students are provided with new approaches to learning that may better assist their learning needs. As teachers implement action research, students can learn in an environment with improving procedures and learning techniques, thus contributing positively to a child's approach to their own education and helping provide opportunities for their future. Action research provides opportunities to the surrounding community through various ways. Your issue and research may be relevant to fellow colleagues who may share similar problems. This can provoke thought and discussion with the goal of bringing about more productive outcomes for children. By sharing the results of your findings with the local community, action research can help foster a community spirit among adults who are jointly caring for the children. Ways to share these results could be through the school newsletter or holding open discussions with parents and teachers of the school. Sharing results of your research with other educational institutions can provide opportunities for improvement in the wider educational community. Solutions and ideas for the classroom explored through your research could be communicated for possible modified classroom procedures, incentives and teaching techniques throughout other schools, and perhaps even influencing curriculums on a larger scale. Action research plants a seed for teachers to grow strong teaching methodologies. It is the hope of all teachers that they may play a part in providing transformative learning environments. Action research therefore becomes a philosophical foundation for teaching. It illuminates classrooms by empowering teachers to embrace issues proactively, giving them the very tools to examine problems, implement change, and meeting the needs of their class, but more importantly, individual students. Action research connects classrooms with communities. The concept of teaching is not an isolated one. Teachers who open their classrooms to the community provide unlimited opportunities for development. As John Dewey once said, education is a social process. Education is growth. Education is not a preparation for life. Education is life itself. Education, therefore, is a process of living and not a preparation for future living. Effective teachers embrace the notion that learning is lifelong and takes many forms. They open their classrooms to democracy, their minds to aspiration, and their hearts to transformation.